Have you ever seen a ship in a bottle? Well, they used to be made hundreds of years ago as gifts for kings and admirals and other important people. And it's a sailing tradition that's lasted right up until now. Now, have you ever wondered how the ships actually get in there? Well, there's all sorts of clever methods, like folding the masts backwards and then using drawstrings to pull them upright once they've been put inside. And then using all sorts of fancy hooks and pliers and doing real fiddly complicated gluing. Must have taken ages. Well, I've got an art attack way of getting a ship in a bottle, and it's really simple to make in 4 parts. A 4-part attack. First, clean out a plastic bottle that's wide enough to fit your ship inside. Then take a compass and punch a hole into the bottle. This will allow you to get your scissors in easily to cut out a rectangular door into one side. Try and keep it as neat as you can, cutting out most of one side like this. Yeah, now be careful when you're cutting that bottle. In fact, it could be an idea to get some help doing that. OK, so you've got the bottle and the plastic bit. Now put that to one side for a moment because you're going to start making the ship. Cut a piece of cardboard for the base, and now it needs to be a little smaller than your plastic piece of bottle. Then onto another small bit of card, draw the shape of a boat as if you were looking down on it, a sort of thin, pointed oval shape. Cut this out and use it to draw around to get another boat shape. So now you've got 2. Cut off the pointed end of one of your boat shapes and the blunt end and get rid of that middle bit. Then glue the boat shape onto the card base and then glue the pointy bit of card to the top of the boat. And then the other blunt end onto the back of the boat. So that's the bottom part of your ship. Now you're going to need 3 cocktail sticks, and these will be used to make the masts. Snip the top third of all 3 cocktail sticks so they're about the same length. And the idea is to push the pointed end of one of them right into the middle of the boat, not all the way through, but until it stands up on its own. Then position the second cocktail stick behind the raised front part of the boat, and the last one in front of the raised bit at the back. Then take one of the smaller bits of stick that you snipped off and press it into the front of the boat at an angle to make a bowsprit, and then another small piece into the back for a flagpole. To make sure that everything stays in position, mix some PVA glue with a little water and paste on some tissue paper. Just seal around the joins and give the whole boat a good texture. And when you've covered the whole thing and it's dry, everything will be nice and secure and you can paint it. Now I've painted this a woody brown with yellow and red decoration, and the sea is a deep dark blue. But before you put it inside its bottle, you need to give it some sails and detail. And this is the fiddly bit. Cut out triangular sail shapes from some white paper. You need 5 in all. You can trim them to size if you need to. Then paste some PVA glue onto one of the sails and very carefully position your sail, holding it in place till it's dry. Do all 3 main masts in this way, then add the final 2 at an angle from the bowsprit. And how about a little red flag on the flagpole? And if you put a dab of glue on top of each mast, you can lay on some thread for some rigging. Carefully does it. And when it's dry, trim off the excess. And when you've put on all the detail, glue the base of the boat to the plastic piece of bottle. Then tape it back into place on the side of the bottle, trapping your ship inside. And there it is, your own ship
in a plastic bottle. Brilliant, isn't it? And I've even rolled up some card and painted it to look like a cork, and I've made a cardboard stand to display it on. See that? And there's lots of different types of ships in a bottle you can make. How about this cruise liner in a bottle? Or this very sporty trimaran? Or how about this whopping great pirate ship? Look at that. I really went to town on this one when I found one of those mega-sized squash bottles. Brilliant, eh? Try it yourself. A ship in a bottle.